Good morning. It's about 10:30 and it is 10:09 of 24. I'm going to be gone for the afternoon and I will eat my lunch where I am going. So I packed myself a Caesar salad. I've got some lettuce and 6 ounces of boneless, skinless chicken thighs, some shredded Parmesan, 3 tablespoons of Caesar dressing, and some diced red pepper. So I'll take that. I'll eat it. I don't know when, but sometime. I'm also going to take a Okios yogurt with me just because sometimes I get kind of hungry in the afternoon and I want to make sure that I have something with good protein in order to eat. But I'm not sure if I will eat that or not. So I'm getting ready to make my coffee now, and I'm going to make it using the Keto Chow chocolate to kind of like make myself a mocha. I'm actually hoping that this makes me feel pretty full. Every time I've had one of these, they make me feel pretty full. It's kind of amazing. Like they're really like dense and rich. And even though I don't use heavy cream per the instructions, they still are, and it's 126 calories. It's so crazy. But I think it's just kind of packed with lots of nutrients that like it just makes you feel really full. So I'm kind of hoping that that will just like hold me over for most of the afternoon and I can have my salad and then I'll be just fine. But we'll see what happens. Okay, so when I make the my coffee with Keto Chow, I make it with 1 cup of milk. So I've got my latte that I made in my coffee machine, and then I've got my extra half cup of milk here that I will pour in. And then I've also got my protein powder. So this has 27 grams of protein. I normally get 39 grams of protein from my protein powder. Um, and then I get 6 from my half cup of milk. So I want to make sure that I'm at least getting to the protein that I normally have in my coffee. So I am going to just add 1 tablespoon of my protein powder to kind of get that bumped up. That should add about 8, I think, grams of protein. And then I'm also going to have like the extra protein because I'm having more milk. So that's how I'm going to make sure that I'm getting to at least the amount of protein that I normally have in my coffee. Okay, and then I'm going to pour my milk in. This is the carafe from my coffee machine. And I'm going to mix this up. I just use my whisk and I do this. That's how I blend my protein into my coffee every day. Okay, and now I need to add my keto chow, but it's just not going to fit in this cup. And I can't use my big cup here that I would normally use. I mean, the big cup that I'm putting this all in, as I make a mess, in my coffee machine because it's too tall. All right, so clean up after myself and add in my, oops, my keto chow. So this one is just chocolate and it smells chocolatey. And again, clean up after myself. I make so many messes. Okay, and then I will use my whisk to get this all blended in. Now, I actually cannot drink it like this. Just it's it needs more water. It gets too thick, and it's hard to drink that way. So I had some water from my coffee that was added in, but I still need to add probably a half to a full cup of water in order to make it not so thick. I don't know if you can tell, but it's pretty thick in there. So I am just going to add some water and then drink my coffee. So I added a full cup of water because it was thick. That's delicious. I haven't tried the chocolate one. I've tried chocolate toffee and blueberry pie, and they were both very, very good. This is delicious. It kind of tastes like a shake. I can't actually taste, well, no, I do have the taste of my coffee in there. It's more of an aftertaste than like right away, but it's very, very good. I do think it might need some more water, but I'm gonna start by adding ice. I think it's gonna be better chilled. Like, I think it would be really good hot. I think that would be good, but I don't want to dirty another thing, and I can't put this in my microwave because it's metal. So I think it'll be really good cold too. So I'm going to add some ice to it, and then I may have to add a little bit of water. Per the instructions on the package, you're to add half a cup of heavy cream and then 1 to 2 cups of water. So that's why I'm kind of adding water, is just to like thin it out because it definitely needs it. It is 6 o'clock. So I did end up eating my salad. I think it was around like 1:30, almost 2. It was almost 2 when I had that. And then I ate my yogurt that I took with me right after that. I was kind of hungry. I had been working out, so that might have been a part of why I did that. So I had that. And then around 4:30, I went to Chick-fil-A with my husband for dinner, like we often do, and I had an 8 count of grilled nuggets and an 8 count of regular nuggets. So I'm pretty full, but I only have like 40 grams of fat for the day. And since I didn't quite get to 65 yesterday either, I'm just a little worried about that. And tomorrow I have a very active day. I'm gonna definitely need that energy. So I'm gonna eat some popcorn just because I feel so full. I don't want to eat something with higher calories. But I need to get some more fat in. So I'm going to have some popcorn with a tablespoon of butter, and that should get me up to about, I think, like 57 grams of fat, which still isn't to 65, which is kind of what I feel like I need in order to feel my best, but I just don't think I'll be able to take much more in. And I'll just be sure to have like high fat in the morning before I like go and be really, really active tomorrow to make sure that I've got that energy. So that's what I'm going to do today. Let's take a look at how my day turned out. I ended up with about 1,300 calories today and 153 protein, so that's fantastic. My carbs are a little higher than I like them, but still under 50. It's all right. It's actually not quite that high. It's more around 40 because Fat Secret doesn't know how to calculate using like the artificial sweeteners that there are. And so my a Keto Chow is listed as having like 6.5 carbs in Fat Secret, net carbs in Fat Secret, but really it had less than 2, and maybe even less than 1. I don't remember for sure, but for sure it was less than 2 net carbs. So right away I can take off at least 4 of those carbs. And then my fat is 57, which is another day, with not quite enough fat. So I'll be sure to get more tomorrow. And my sodium is almost 4,400, which is actually kind of high. So I did check my blood pressure just to make sure that it wasn't having too much of an effect on me. And my blood pressure is just fine. So I'm okay. All right. So I had a pretty good day today. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.